Ed here at Grizzly Taco, and it's a beautiful Sunday here in Las Vegas. It's a little afternoon and getting a little hungry. And yesterday I watched Doc Inc. He did a video where he made himself a really nice meatloaf sandwich, and that looked really good. And I just so happened to have some leftover small pieces of meatloaf, so I thought I'd create me a sandwich with that and use whatever I can find in the fridge. I know Doc was watching Sean over at Shovelhead 8. He had done the same thing and got the idea, so Doc wanted to do it. So today I'm going to do my own little version. I have no idea what I have in there to make a sandwich with, but I'm going to fry this in the pan, get it all grilled up. Hopefully I got some cheese, onions, mushrooms. Like I said, I don't know what's in there, but I'll know in a few minutes when I start cooking this thing. So stay tuned and we'll see what I got. Okay? Bye. All right, well, I'm back. Well, I found some onions. I don't have any mushrooms. And I don't have any of my usual bread, my whole grain, so I'm going to use this country potato, and I'm going to make it like garlic toast, and we'll get this stuff going here. Fry up the meatloaf, and see if we can make something delicious. All right. Okay, so while the onions are getting hot, I'm going to get my bread ready to go here. I'm just going to put it on my cutting board. And I'm going to put a little country crock. I like margarine. A lot easier to spread. And because I'm going to put it in the pan and grill it and let it toast a bit, I'm going to put a nice amount there so it browns. Helps the toast brown, I should say. Alright. There we go. Good liberal amount. And I'm going to put a little bit of this on here, a little garlic, granulated garlic. Now, I don't like using garlic salt or onion salt, any of that, because, you know, if you're going to add other salt, then you're just going to make your dish way too salty. So I'm just going to turn this into like a garlic toast. And we'll pan fry it here. Okay. So, get that set up. Oops, sorry. And now we're going to put the onions in here. I kind of thin slice these. So those here. Leave those on one side of the pan. Alright, now I wouldn't recommend doing this with your hands, but I've been a chef for 30 years, so, well, I was a chef for 30 years, but I've been cooking for way over 40. So, my hands are used to this heat. So, I'm not going to add a little garlic too, but I'm going to add a little salt. And to me, the key is always using fresh cracked black pepper. Tastes so much better. The aroma that comes from that when it's cooking in there with the oil is incredible. Just incredible. I'm going to let this simmer up in this pan. I was going to use my cast iron pan, but it's not big enough to hold my onions and my bread, so I thought I'd just use this Teflon one. Going to get those onions cooking really nicely. And I'm going to put our garlic toast in here at the same time. That way if it picks up the flavor of the onions, that much better. Wish you could smell those onions. Now I wanted to put mushrooms and anything else I could find in here, but I don't have any mushrooms, I don't have any peppers. So it's basically just be mushrooms, or I'm sorry, onions. But it's smelling pretty good. I love this stuff. Nothing like leftover meatloaf. Anybody that throws it away should be shot. That's a heck of a sandwich you can make with that stuff. So, we got this going, and I'm going to season this up a little more, the onions here in a bit, as soon as they cook a little more. Now, I'm not going to brown them. I don't want them caramelized. I just want them translucent so they're nice and soft and tender and, you know, warm and tasty. And then we'll be back here shortly, okay? Alright, so I got my onions looking the way I like them. So I'm going to put those on top of the bread here. Kind of spread those out. There's a lone one right there. Now the only cheese I have is I have provolone and I have American. And to me, American just doesn't work. Not on this sandwich. Hard piece there, so take that off. Alright. Let that brown up a little bit more. So, while that's doing its thing there, add a little more butter to this pan. And we are going to get the meatloaf heating up. Alright. Put my pieces of meatloaf in there. Now they're not huge pieces. This will make one nice sandwich. Nothing like leftovers. Let's see what the bottom of my bread looks like there. Well, that looks good. That one's looking good. So I got a little cover here. I'm going to cover this for just a minute or so, just to get that heat over that cheese melt in there. Alright, so we're going to let that go for a second. Alright, so I pulled the breading out, and I got the bread sitting here on the plate. So now we're just going to concentrate on the meatloaf. Get this stuff a second. Smelling good. It's not burnt. It's just that there was a little bit of ketchup on there, so it's caramelizing on there. I'm going to season this up a little bit, and I'm going to use a little Texas Pete's. Piece. Nice liberal amounts. There we go. And I'm going to throw a little sweet baby Ray's. I don't have a whole lot of this. I hope I got another one up in the cupboard. Come on, there we go. Everybody knows everything tastes good with sweet baby Ray's. So a little sweet baby Ray's, a little Texas Pete's, and we're good to go. I'll let that heat up for a few more minutes, and we'll come right back. Alright, so we're back. The meatloaf sandwich is ready. So it's got the grilled onions on there, the cheese, the provolone cheese, the meatloaf itself with some Texas Pete's and some sweet baby Ray's. So now it's time for the taste test. So I'm going to eat about half of this and give the other half to one of my daughters, whoever wants to eat it. So we'll try it out here in just a second. So here's the sandwich. Let's give it a shot and see how good it is. That is so good. Nothing like leftover meatloaf. Man. I think I need a little more kick. So I might add a little more Texas Pete's to give it more oomph to it. But if you guys got leftovers, experiment with them. It doesn't have to be meatloaf. It can be steak, chicken, ham, anything, whatever you got. Even breakfast stuff, eggs, potatoes. You can throw together a nice sandwich. It doesn't take a chef to do this kind of stuff. It just takes a little creativity. A lot of times, a lot of leftovers that you have in your fridge, your pantry, vegetable keeper, lettuce, onions, if you got fresh herbs, basil, all that stuff. It makes a great sandwich, So give it a shot. Don't be afraid to try something. If you don't like it, don't make it again. But at least you gave it a shot. Who knows? You're going to come up with something really creative. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to have some of the sandwich, give the other half to one of my daughters, and probably just relax and watch some Duck Dynasty.